Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to change your specific person. So of course, a lot of people want to know how to do this. How do I change my specific person? How do I manifest the version of my specific person that I want? How do I change this one little thing about them? How do I change my specific person? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Before I jump in, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel in the corner or below. And also know that I offer lots of self-study manifesting courses. All of these courses are linked below. There is a section on how to manifest your specific person. There's currently 4 courses there. I'm adding a couple more courses in soon, working on those now, so stay tuned for that. And the last thing I'll say is I do a weekly giveaway. The giveaway is for a bundle of 3 ebooks that I wrote. The way to enter into this contest is to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, subscribe, like, comment below, and you'll be entered to win. I choose 3 winners every week on Friday. Okay, so how do you change your specific person? Let's do this. So, changing your specific person. As you know, your outer reality is molded by your inner reality. Your inner reality, your beliefs, your assumptions, your thoughts, your feelings, everything that's going on inside of you is literally dictating or shaping or molding what appears out there. And this includes other people. So your beliefs about who someone is, your thoughts, your feelings, your assumptions, who you expect that person to be is who they are going to show up as, okay? So it's going to depend on how impressed in your subconscious mind your current version of your specific person is. You know, I've had the experience with an ex-partner where he was quite impressed in my subconscious mind. And so for me to really do the work to shift and change who he was to me, I knew that was going to be a lot of work. Personally, for me, it wasn't work that I wanted to do. I was like, I'm just going to manifest someone new and fresh, and like that's what I want because it's clean and I don't have any associations to that person. That was just my choice. But we can choose to do whatever we want. And you know, maybe you just want to shift a tiny little thing about your specific person. That's an option. Or maybe you want the version of your specific person of who they were when you first started dating. That's an option. Or maybe you want to change a lot about your specific person. You can do that too. And the way that you're always going to shift who your specific person is through your own beliefs, assumptions, and expectations of who they are. So let's look at an example. Let's say, here's an easy one. Let's say when you and your specific person first started dating or first met, he or she was like totally in love with you, pursuing you, coming after you. They just were so into you. Let's say that was the experience. And as time went on, your specific person started to distance from you and kind of go away and not be as into you anymore, not be as attracted to you anymore. Let's say that was the experience. So you want to change and you want the old version of them to show up, right? You don't want to hang out with this one who's not that way anymore. You want the old version of your specific person to show up. I imagine this is very common. Great. The way that you do this, there's 2 steps. There might be more than 2 steps, but I'm going to focus on 2 steps in this video. Maybe more steps will come. We'll see. There's 2 things you have to do. You have to focus on the version of your specific person that you want. You have to create and remember that version of your specific person. That's step number 1. The second step is you have to take your focus off who they are showing up as now. These 2 steps happen simultaneously, and essentially what you're doing is you need to create the inner experience that your specific person is this one way and this one way only. The way you create that new experience is you focus on them being that very specific way. So the focus is they're into me, they're pursuing me, they can't get enough of me, they're smitten by me, they're coming in, they can't get enough of me, they totally are like drawn to me, they're attracted to me, they want to be with me. And again, if you have memories of your specific person being this way, you can use those memories to conjure that inner state within. You remember what it felt like when your SP was like really into you. Great. Go back into that space. Remember what it was like when they were pursuing you. They were into you. They wanted to be with you. They were like madly in love with you, whatever it was. Remember that. That's going to bring up the inner state of what it felt like when your dynamic was very much that way. And what you want to be doing is practicing that inner state more and more and more. And as you're practicing that inner state more and more, you're dissolving the other reality that you've saturated yourself in. Before I dive into this, I just want to say, I'm going to post the video on how to use your memory to manifest your specific person up there. So you're dissolving this current reality. If the current reality is they're not pursuing me anymore, they're not as attracted to me anymore, they're not as into me anymore, the way you dissolve that is by taking your attention off it. So these two steps go hand in hand, right? Because when you are putting your attention on what you want, you're remembering what it felt like when they were into you. You're feeling that inner state. You're remembering, oh yeah, they're so into me. And this is who I was when they were really into me. And this is who they were when they were into me. You feel yourself, you feel them, you feel the dynamic. When you're spending a lot of time amping up that inner reality, you're automatically not focusing on this old reality as much. And by not focusing on the old reality as much, you're dissolving it out of your reality. So this is how you change. I mean, we can use this example, and this was a particular way to change your specific person, but you can do this for any way you want to change your specific person. What it takes is these two things. You got to focus on the version of them that you want. That probably is going to be an inner experience that you are creating, whether it's through your memory or just through your own imagination and exploration. If you want them to be a particular way, you have to create them that way in your inner world within. Number one. Number two, you have to stop focusing too much on who this old version is that you don't want to be relating with. Now, it's okay if that version keeps showing up in your reality. What is important is you're just not reacting to it. You're not like engaging with it. You're not letting it really impact you. The way to let it not really impact you is to know that this new inner version is the truth. I'm going to link a video on how to use your, should you ignore your current reality? That will help you with this type of practice of, what do I do if the old version's showing up? Well, if you know that your inner new version is who they are, if you know that is the truth, if you know that's the truth, because you've created it and you're God, so you're creating your reality through your beliefs and expectations. If you know that, then this isn't going to be such a big problem anymore, okay? You'll be able to not focus so much on this old version of them. You'll be able to bring your focus again and again to this new version that you are creating within. And then what's going to happen is you're going to start to get glimpses of that new version. And this is when you can start to use your outer reality to help speed up the manifestation. So when your specific person does start to change, when they do small things that are an example of the change, let's say they say something sweet to you, or let's say they're calling you a lot, or let's say they are just looking at you differently. They're starting to come around more. Whatever they're doing that shows they're starting to come around more. They're starting to be that person that you want them to be. Focus hard on that. Focus on that outer reality, knowing that this is who they are. This is who they are. This is who they are. And then when you know that this is who they are, again, that's going to impress your subconscious mind even more. Your beliefs about who they are is going to change even more. Your expectations of who they're going to be in your reality is going to be saturated even more. And that's what's going to bring them around as this new version. Okay? So essentially, all you have to do is shape and form the version of them that you want, that you know they are in your reality. You got to shape that within. And when you know that that's who that person is, that's who they're going to show up as. Okay? Thanks so much for being here with me in this video. I love being here with you. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and you comment below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.